The hard-working man has got no time to play with his kids who are wishing that he'd find a way. He's an unknowing villain in Act 2 of life's little play. Now some grab the reins while some sit on their hands, and life passes by while we're all making plans. And the devil, he has got a big grin because he understands that we only get one chance at living, and nobody knows if they'll shrivel or grow. But sooner or later, you had better believe we're all gonna reap what we sow. Nobody was pulling for me and Mr. Potter, and that son of a bitch took my $8,000. I hope he sleeps well with his money, his power, and greed. The heartless are heartless no matter the cost. The cowards will hide and the lost will stay lost. But a heartless lost coward, well, that'd be a real sight to see. 'Cause we only get one chance at living, and if you plant shit then you'll never grow gold. But sooner or later it's coming, you'll see we're all gonna reap what we sow. And I'll be lucky to see 80, and I'm almost halfway there. I just need to make some hay while I'm still taking in air. Yeah, we only get one chance at living. Some will die young while some others grow old. But sooner or later it'll happen, you'll see. We're all gonna reap what we sow. Yeah, we're all gonna reap what we sow. We're all gonna reap what we sow.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 9 of Red Radio. Tonight we have Galen Martin from Hattiesburg. Galen, you just drove in from Natchez.
That I did.
Man, how you feeling after a long night in Natchez?
Well, I think every time I go to Natchez, I stay up past my bedtime. It's hit snooze a couple times this morning, but here I am. We made it.
So glad to have you.
Thank you so much. So glad to be here.
So you have an album coming out June 1st.
That is correct. June the 1st. It's Galen Martin and the Crutches, entitled Unknowing Villain. Real excited. Went down and recorded in New Orleans.
How long did it take to record?
The bulk of it was done over 4 days, and then I had to go back and touch up some stuff. It's
it's full band.
Full band, and it's all like a string Americana kind of thing. A lot of acoustic, upright bass, fiddle, banjo, the whole back porch party thing. I guess.
Everything in the kitchen sink.
That's it.
You're in like what, 20 bands?
Feels like it.
You got the Crutches, the Royal Horses.
No, I'm not in the Royal Horses. Those guys are in the Crutches. So
you got the Royal Horses playing with you.
That's right. That's right.
Under a different name.
one of the lucky few. Those boys are busier than hell, and they find time every once in a while to play with me, and I sure do appreciate it. But yeah, I've got the crutches going, and last night in Natchez I was playing with the Pine Belt Pickers, which is a band in Hattiesburg that's been around for a while. They're world famous between Highway 98 and Oak Grove Road in West Hattiesburg.
That's where you want to be popular.
That's the key demographic is right there. And
it's good to have you back down on the coast. You were telling me you've played down here several times, Ocean Springs. And
lots. Played at Government Street Grocery several times over the years. Quickski's Dugout right there on Government Street.
Was it or the month before last you played in Marina Cantina?
Marina Cantina in Gulfport. Ben's a cool dude, and I've got another show coming up there on June the 4th. Saturday night, be an album promo show, so we're really excited to get back down there.
It sounds like you like playing on the coast a lot.
Oh, the coast is the best. What's
happening in Hattiesburg compared to all the places down here to play?
It's coming back around. A lot of stuff shut down when the pandemic hit and everything, but a lot of the little restaurant gigs that I do all the time solo, they've been back going, since probably April of last year, and a couple of my band spots are starting to open back up, and so it's not as cool as the coast. Sorry, Hattiesburg, I love you, but it's home, and I love it, and I think most people in Hattiesburg would say the coast is cooler than Hattiesburg. So
yeah, there's a little bit of similarity there. The songs that you recorded for the album, did you write a lot of those during the pandemic when things were kind of shut down?
Actually, no. Yes. One.
I didn't write these songs.
let me rewind my brain for a second. This album has been like a long time coming. Like most songwriters, I probably have written 100 songs, and only 10 of them I think are good enough to play for anybody.
Right.
So over the years, I've had this material that finally I got it all together and had my schedule and everything lined out just right where I was able to do it. And that one song that I wrote during the pandemic, right before we recorded it, as I put all the tracks on the album, I kind of listened, and I didn't realize this. It wasn't a plan, but it kind of came out with a theme. And that last song I wrote I think is just a perfect summary and conclusion of what that whole theme is.
Right.
So,
And you were saying juggling schedules. You own your own home repair service.
I do.
MQ Home Repair?
MQ Service Home Repair. MQ is, I have two daughters, Molly and Quinn. So
there you
go. MQ. When Molly acts up, I tell her I will change it to Martin quality in a heartbeat if you don't toe this line.
You better go clean your room, Molly.
That's right.
But you're telling me you build decks, you do a little bit of electrical, do a little bit of everything?
Yeah, it's just kind of your handyman service kind of deal.
Is it just for the Hattiesburg area?
I'll go anywhere they pay me to go.
Laurel?
Most of it's centered in Hattiesburg.
Galen, when can people see you play again down here on the coast?
Well, I will be, let's see, I'm trying to get my day straight.
I know you said you had a gig coming up at Marina Cantina.
I'll be at Marina Cantina on June the 4th. Is that a Saturday?
So that'll be an album release.
That'll be an album release show. The night before that, I believe I'll be at Government Street in Ocean Springs, and then the night before that, on Thursday, we'll be at the listening room, the People's Room of Mobile.
Man, you making those double hitters work all weekend long for you.
Yeah, well, that's what
triple hitter that weekend.
That's right, a quadruple hitter, because then we're wrapping up Sunday afternoon at Keg and Barrel in Hattiesburg.
You're trying to stay just as busy as the other guys.
That's what it is. The horses told me, "Hey, you've got 1 week, so make it count." So I'm like a
keep
madman.
up with us.
That's it. It's just another week for them. I'm going to be like useless until Wednesday after it's all said and done.
What's the best way for people to get in touch if they want you to come perform at their restaurant or bar or any place?
Probably the easiest way is through Facebook Messenger, facebook.com/Galen Martin Music. I've also got a website, galenmartin.com, which you can drop me an email that way. You can keep up with tour dates. You can pre-buy, pre-sale. How do I say that? You can pre-order. That's the word I'm looking for. You can pre-order the album T-shirts, you know, all that stuff. Everybody would love to have a T-shirt that says Galen Martin on it, I'm sure.
Max is excited about that album coming out.
So he just can't contain his excitement.
Max said, "You better reserve me a copy." Galen, thanks so much for coming on Red Radio today, man, and playing a couple songs.
Thanks so much.
Really enjoyed it. Look forward to the album coming out.
Can't wait. Thanks.
I can see the sunrise on a cold Delta morning. It shines through the frost on my single window. Well, it's a 4-hour drive to reach Perry County, the place I called home back before my demise. When the sawmill shut down, most folks got out of town, but me and my family had no place to go. My big brother Jimmy had the best of intentions when he made his first batch on top of the stove. Well, now Mama and Daddy are God-fearing people, but they never asked Jimmy how he kept the lights on. Just figured he worked nights at a bar out of town with a girl named Crystal he never brought home. Well, my brother called one day and asked for a favor. He needed my help with an upcoming job. Well, he was cutting me in, but we lacked distribution, so we looked to the help of my best friend Rob. Well, Rob was like me, he's never had anything. He always wanted much more than this town had to give. He was rowdy and loud and a little too proud, and Jimmy don't trust things that he can't control. Now you can make lots of money selling poor man's cocaine. Jimmy was smart not to flash it around, but Rob, he was different. He just wouldn't listen. Brought too much attention for such a small town. My brother called one day and asked for a favor. He said, you won't like it, but it's gotta be done. Later that night, with my 38 special, I handled my business just like I was told. Now you can call me a coward and I won't disagree. Jimmy split town, so it all fell on me. And when the judge read my sentence, heard Rob's mother say, I hope you burn in hell. And Rob's there waiting for me. I can see the sunrise on a cold Delta morning. 10 years in parchment, a lifetime to go.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I got Michaela from Downstage Productions here. How's it going? Michaela's so happy to be here.
Oh, so happy. It's going very well.
You're not scared to death at all, Michaela.
No, not at all.
thought I was going to talk to Trey, and you're like, nope, I'm talking to Michaela.
Well, yeah,
She
that
knows
was
everything
Trey's
about
decision.
everything with Downstage. How long has Downstage Productions been on the scene?
So Downstage actually opened in 2013. So we've been here for quite a while at this point and still going strong.
And you guys are a nonprofit organization.
We are. We became a 501c nonprofit in 2014. So it took us about a year to get our nonprofit status, but we got it, and we have remained a nonprofit ever since.
Since you're nonprofit, could that extend to, like, if you wanted to do something like the Church of Michaela?
Well,
I mean, why not, right?
Well, I don't think I'm the one for.
Ray's shaking his head like, yes, yes.
No, we do often joke.
There's potential there for more production.
We do joke since I'm there so much that it might be, but no, we do classify as a nonprofit for theater specifically, and that's what we dedicate all of our time to. So
you guys are doing auditions today for Beauty and the Beast.
we are. We did our first night of auditions last night, and then we have our second night tonight. Our cast list is going out tomorrow, which was Sunday, so I guess yesterday for this one, from this airs. But Beauty and the Beast is going to happen at the end of July into the weekend between July and August as well.
My notes say July 23rd to August 1st.
Yes.
Trey's shaking his head.
Yep,
that
is correct.
People need to come on those days.
Please do. It's going to be absolutely incredible.
Is this the first time you've done Beauty and the Beast?
It's the first time I, in my own life, have done Beauty and the Beast, and the first time Downstage has done it as well.
So this is exciting for everyone.
Everyone involved, yeah.
What other productions have you done in the past?
We have been all over the map. We've done things like Jesus Christ Superstar, Heather's the Musical.
I was excited to see that because I was like, that's something I'd be like telling my wife, yo, well, get a babysitter. We're going.
Oh, yeah. Heather's is an incredible show. We've also done like Shrek the Musical, and we're starting to do non-musical shows as well, straight plays as well. That we're super excited. So we've done so much.
Yeah, we've had a couple of people on here from the Gulfport theater industry scene. We had David Delk on here. We had Mel Kidd on here. Talked about Peter Pan. Have you guys done Peter Pan yet?
We have not done Peter Pan yet.
We got a band coming on later today called Bangarang Peter. And they dress up like Peter Pan sometimes. Anyways, so Beauty and the Beast, what else you guys got coming up? What's in the works? What's going on this year?
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's going to be an incredibly busy year.
You live there.
I live there, so we have a lot going on. So we do have Beauty and the Beast at the end of the summer. But during the summer as well, the first thing coming up is a 24-hour theater festival where you come spend 24 straight hours.
What?
Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Like, I'm having flashbacks to being locked in the roller skate ring all night.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely incredible. You're going to be locked in at the theater for 24 hours. You create.
Is this like all ages? Like
it's 16 and up. There is no oldest available. Just as long as you're 16 years old, you can come participate. So you come in, you write a 10-minute play, you direct it, you memorize it, you stage manage, do tech, all of that within those 24 hours. And on the second day at 7 p.m., which is going to be June 5th, you perform all of those plays that you just created over 24 hours for an audience.
That sounds crazy awesome.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be incredible. The next thing after that is Father's Day weekend. We're going to be performing Minx and Savage, which will be our first straight play for our season, directed by me. It's absolutely so much fun. It's about comic.
Well, it's going to be fantastic if it's directed by you.
Oh, of course. But it is about some comic book creators and the comic books that they write and what they mean for them as people.
We got a guy that's coming on. Kenan Barton's coming on. He's a comic book creator.
Oh, well, there you go. It's perfect.
Is he a consultant for this stage production?
We may need to contact him.
Michaela, thank you so much for coming on Red Radio today and letting us know what's going on with Downstage.
Of course.
Everybody go check out Beauty and the Beast at Downstage Productions in Gulfport, July 23rd to August 1st.
228 Entertainment, The Juke Joint, and The Sound present the Summer Throwdown 2. June 5th at the Juke Joint, downtown Ocean Springs. The Summer Throwdown 2, inside and outside at the Juke Joint, featuring gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Gold, frankincense, and myrrh with special guest Transient. Pardon the Scars. And Michael Ross. Inside the Juke Joint will be Wild Street and Osara. It's all happening June 5th at the Juke Joint, downtown Ocean Springs. The Summer Throwdown 2. Get your tickets now at msjukejoint.com.
Come on the scene, must been around 5, maybe 3. When she walked in, oh, what a sight to see. He got caught in bed with a girlfriend of his mother's son. They called me in, it's a hard look. They come on the scene, must been around 5, maybe 3. With the army greens, made it hard for the eye to see. Money talks, Afghanistan as hot as the sun. They lost their life, it's hard done. Grab your beers, take your fears and run. Run, 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 run. Run away, run away. But it's hard. Come on the scene, must have been around 5, maybe 3. They's gonna jump on little old me. I admit I was scared, but I sure as hell wasn't gonna run. They lost their life, it's hard done. Grab your beers, take your fears and run.
Hey everyone, thanks for sticking with us tonight. Episode 9 Red Radio. Our headliner tonight is Ryan Woodcock. How's it going, Ryan?
Doing good, doing good.
How you been?
Doing good, man. I can't complain. Glad y'all got me here, man. I really appreciate this.
So you were nominated for the 228 Awards as a solo musician.
I was nominated, and I want to thank everybody that had a hand in that, all my friends and family that helped me get nominated. Unfortunately, we didn't pull it off. But, you know, there's always next year. But, you know, it just feels good to be nominated.
And you recorded and produced your own album. I think it was the All In album.
Yeah, this last album, which is an EP album, I recorded, produced. I played all the instruments, did all of it, marketed it, everything, recorded it in my studio. And it's on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube Music, and all that. And the name of the album's All In. It's got a song on there called Her Disguise, which I'm really pleased with. So. Yeah.
What's Her Disguise about?
So I don't know if you ever heard of Luke Combs. He's a country singer, and during this COVID pandemic stuff was going on, he had to do a show, acoustic show, kind of how we're doing through cameras, and couldn't have nobody in the audience.
Right.
He did a song live that he normally don't do without electrical guitar, but he did it live and he did it acoustic. And I was like, man, that gave me an idea. And so it gave me the idea to the song. It's a totally different song. None of mine's Her Disguise. His has something to do with drinking beer. So it has nothing, you know, not related like that, but that's what gave me the idea.
Awesome. And you have a music video for a song called Family Tree?
So the latest song that come out, it's not out yet. It's soon to be out this month, but the video is out. It's on YouTube. It's called Family Tree. And we look for that song to be out on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Amazon, all that stuff, probably at the end of this month. And but yeah, the name of the song is Family Tree, and it's just a single. It's not an album. I didn't do that this time. I just, you know, had to release music. Right.
When I was checking out your YouTube page, you had several music videos up there. What was it like producing the music video for Family Tree?
Honestly, a piece of cake, because after you, well, despite what goes along with producing a music video, but after you produce so many music videos, you know what to look for, you know what you want, and you know the ins and outs, what corners to cut. And so Family Tree, you know, wasn't that bad. There's a couple live stuff we do called Shed Sessions. That's on my channel, YouTube, Ryan Woodcock Shed Sessions.
Is that you performing at the Shed?
Live, yeah. And we had a production team come in, and they did that, and they did a real good job. Shout out to Motsy Road Productions. And they came in, recorded all that, and they do all the stuff for Trap Terrell. He's a local rapper here, pretty big. And so they come in and did Shed Sessions. But all the other music videos, you know, I do myself.
And I saw where you said you had just signed a deal with a publishing company in Nashville. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. So there's a company in Nashville called Murph Music Group. I guess you'd call them a music group. And what they do is they sell hit songs to country stars. And so, I mean, if you get a chance, Google them. They've won awards and everything. So I just signed a deal with them, a publishing deal. And we're trying to get some of my songs synced with people like Alan Jackson, Jason Aldean. And I even have a song getting looked at right now for the Bass Pro Shop commercial.
Oh, nice.
And I have another song that I wrote called September. It's on my YouTube channel. It's being looked at for a Netflix movie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of fun stuff's happening.
Man, you're everywhere.
Try to be.
So anyone who's interested in booking you to come play, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you?
Man, RyanWoodcock.com is probably one way. I'm on Facebook. I don't bite. Just reach out, Ryan Woodcock on Facebook. You can DM me, you know, but Ryan Woodcock, go join the mailing list and Facebook. And I might even respond on Instagram. I don't know. I'm not on there a whole lot, but you know, never know. But yeah, I'm definitely open for bookings, and we're ready to go. Just bought a brand new drum set, Pearl drum set, and we're anxious to try them out.
Ryan, thanks for much for coming out tonight. Everybody check out Ryan on the next Bass Pro Shops commercial.
Here she comes strutting down the way. Watch out, boys, better give her space. Ice cold blood runs through her veins. Says she's never been the one to blame. Hands out kisses with razor blades. Better be ready for her charade. Strutting through town with her parades. Working good old man, lived down a dirt road packed with sand. Says she started chasing those fairy tales. Well, fate would have it didn't end too well. Funny how the money didn't smell too well. Says she's been put through her hell, waiting on a check to come in the mail. One
She's skinnered on good old days. Says she's never gonna change her ways. Listens to Willie and Waylon too. Drank some bourbon that's 80 proof. Convinces you to follow her spell. You must not know her then all so well. Funny how the money didn't smell too well.
Hey everybody, welcome to the end of Red Radio. I want to share something special with you guys, and you may not know this, but in a previous life, I was a professional dancer. I could do this. and the thing. Right? But enough about me. We actually have a professional dancer on Red Radio. Not Ashlynn. Collier. Ashlynn, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
It's been a minute. When me and Scott and Mandy took over Island School for the Epilepsy Raising Foundation Awareness Day program online stream. You danced.
Work it. Yes, I did.
You've also been published in 2 magazines.
Yeah, that's right. They were pretty fun, actually. My mom was friends with this wonderful person, and she was like, well,
your mom's your PR agent, right?
Pretty much.
Right?
Pretty much.
She's like, I am the agent for everybody.
Yes.
That's about to be Mandy's job.
And she was like, do you want to be in a magazine? Like, and I was like, sure, let's go
Why
for
not?
it.
Yeah, make me look good.
And she was like, so the theme of this one, like the first one was hipster. So you had to like dress up and do a bunch of tricks on whatever you wanted to use.
Wait. So your article was about you dancing like as a hipster? Like you're wearing bell bottoms? What are we talking about?
No, I was wearing skinny jeans and a flannel.
Oh, that's right. See, I'm old. Okay. I'm thinking hippies wore the bell bottoms. Hipsters wear the tight skinny. Right. Okay.
Tight skinny skater.
I'm following. I'm picking up.
And I did a bunch of stuff on the longboard. And that was
that's another hipster thing, I think.
That was difficult. Really difficult. My mom had to hold the board so I can be able to do something, and then I almost fell off. But
I want to say like back in the day there were banana boards, I think is what we used to call them.
Yeah.
And now they're like long boards that they try to skate down the boardwalk on.
Yeah.
But our boardwalk's filled with cracks, so I don't know what they're doing. What was the other magazine that you're in?
The other one was with all of the ballet pictures I took, and I was in a platter tutu that I did for a variation for competition, and I really liked that costume. And she actually sewed all the pieces on it.
Oh, your mom sews.
Yes.
Ooh.
She's fancy.
Mom has all the trades. She's like, call me, I'll manage you. I can make your costume. I know people, get you in publishing. I mean, she's covering all bases. Marketing. I mean, how much? Yeah. What kind of percentage does your mom make? So you're in these magazines. You're dressing up. Is that your primary drive for dancing? That's what pushes you to wake up every morning and go, dancing is my life?
Yeah,
I get to wear a different costume every time I'm in the magazine.
Well, actually, dance to me is like a way to express your feelings through a song or how you're moving, because when you're moving, you're basically using them as words.
I mean, you're only like what, like 32? You probably don't have a lot of feelings.
16.
You are the youngest guest on Red Radio ever to this date.
Really?
Yes.
I'm so happy that I'm probably the first one, but
I don't know what you're doing here, but
I don't either.
I mean, I know that you are probably one of the best dancers on the coast, right? Right? Because of all the awards in your closet.
Yes.
Your
Yes.
mom and Mandy's like, she's got 200 awards, but she's not going to talk about it.
Okay, not that much, okay?
What's some of your favorite awards?
Okay, so recently I just got the technique award from the judges. And then that's like a big step in your career of dancing because that's just showing how much you work hard in dance class. And then the other one was where we were at this one competition and my music wasn't starting.
Uh-oh. That's kind of like
And
what
so
happened with us.
so they were like, you can go off and come out and start again when we call you out. And then I was already in sitting position and I was ready to start. So my head was down and I shook my head like, I'm not moving. I'm gonna wait until you're starting my music. So I guess they gave me extra points on that and I got diamond, which is the highest you can get at that competition. So I was very like, what? Starstruck. Like, I was like completely done.
As you should be. So you're heading to nationals again here pretty soon.
Yes, in July. That's gonna be really
You looking forward to killing the competition? In the most eloquent way possible. I imagine it's not like, what's the movie with the cheerleaders? I think it's called Bring It or something, and they all have to go to dance competition and they jump up in the air. It's not like that, right? I mean, we're talking
really.
like ballerinas and
different styles of dance. Just completely. But when you go to nationals, it's amazing to meet all these other people that are from different places and they're like, how they teach something different. Like,
Are the cheer squads there?
no.
Okay.
Definitely not.
I mean, I used to be a professional dancer in another life. I should know this.
I mean, you were the one saying, oh yeah, I can definitely do your dance because that's when I hurt my knee and stuff. So I was like, you can do
was
it.
that me?
Yeah, that was you.
If you only knew what we were drinking. It was called Magic Juice, and it makes you feel like you can do anything.
Mm-hmm. I bet.
Ashlynn, I'm so excited to see you again, to have you on Red Radio talking about your dance scene accomplishments. I think we're doing another thing at Island School again later this year. Another virtual ballerina ball Mandy signed everybody up for. So, not Scott this time, Mandy. Mandy roped everybody into it this time.
Yeah.
So, are you? I don't know if you'll be a part of it. You're probably a part of it. Mandy will probably tell your mom,
okay,
hey, look,
so-
you need to make sure that Ashlynn's there at like 4 a.m. on a Saturday so we can get this done.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Ashlynn, good luck at Nationals.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Everybody. Ashlynn, professional dancer of the coast. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
This one is called Take Me Home.
I wish that I could be a sailor on the sea. We could sail away, just you and me. I wish that we could go where nobody else would know, and watch the sunset on the coast, and we'd be free. Oh me, oh my, baby please don't cry, 'cause I'll be back in a month or two, and until then I'll be thinking of you. You bring me comfort to take me home. a ticket on my way out here. It's gonna make us into millionaires. I'll quit this hitch and come right back there. And there'll be no more working away from home, and you'll never have to sleep alone. I won't just hear your voice over the telephone. Oh me, oh my, baby, please don't cry, 'cause I'll be back in a month or two, and that's when we'll do what we wanna do. You bring me comfort, you take me home. One more night until I come back home. What feels like forever's just 6 weeks on. But we both know my off days won't last long. But we'll make the most of it like we always do. When the kids go to bed, it's just me and you. And that's when you can make my real life dreams come true. Oh me, oh my, baby, please don't cry, 'cause I'll be back in a month or two, and until then I'll be thinking of you. You bring me comfort, you take me home.